Welcome to part 2. Part 1 can be found at the channel or in the description. So we're talking about how we are in the time of release and we are expanding our consciousness with optimism. But we have to let go of our victim story, our victim template. So we're expanding through the self right now. We're expanding with the cup. 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands has been activated. Look, so we're healing with our root chakra, but there's a connection to the solar plexus. With the 9 of Wands, look, so we're building, we are materializing. We talked about this in part 1. We are materializing through the earth right now. What are we building? What are we building? We know our dreams need a practical plan. What are we building? Our dreams need a practical plan, and prosperity lies ahead with this full moon in Taurus. What are we building? Well, look at that. We're building peace. And remember, peace is connected to happiness. When we seek peace rather than seeking happiness, we actually create happiness, because you can't really have happiness without peace, but you can. Look, you can. Remember, you can be happy and peaceful in any situation, but we're going to co-create it within us, and we're going to co-create it through our environment, because as within, so without. Remember, as much as our environment impacts us without, we impact our environment from within. So we're going to create peace through the environment and love and happiness. We're going to create some harmonies. What's it connected to? The 5 of Cups. We're going to create it with our sorrows. The spilled milk. Look, remember, we're in a time of release. Milk has spilled over. This milk spilled. Whatever's spilled in these cups, it's spilled. But there's still something left in its connection, and it's divine. It's of the 2 of Cups. It's equal, but it's equal through equity. It's not equal through equality. It's equal through equity. What is being activated? The Tower. The Tower and the Page of Wands. With the 10 of Cups. So we're going from 5 to 10. With whatever spilled out over here. Whatever spilled out needed to be spilled out in order to get to a deeper level of co-creating this 10 of Cups. It wasn't high vibe enough. This wasn't high vibe enough. So some stuff had to spill out and go away. That's where we're in a time of release. In order to co-create this at a deeper level, this is what is being activated during this Scorpio season. And there it is, love. Love is returned through action. Through understanding the energy, through understanding how to expand with the masculine. What is this connected to? The North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Guys, we gotta step out of our comfort zone. Why? We gotta step out of our comfort zone. Remember, our North Node is the connection to the 10 of Cups. Okay? And the North Node is connected to the North Star and our destiny. The north node of the moon. We have our south node and our north node. Again, too, this is becoming whole and expanding with an elevation. What is this connected to? Well, and that's what's happening right here. This is an elevation with the cups that we are materializing through the earth. Where are we going? Well, okay. Well, there we are. We're literally going somewhere with the Knight of Cups. We're going somewhere with love, with that cup. This is the connection to the cup. And Scorpio. So we're going somewhere. Yep, 8 of Wands and Judgment, resurrection. There's our resurrection from the underworld. Remember, we're going from below to above through the center point. We are whole. And it's fast. We're going fast. We're raising our vibration very fast through action with the Father, expanding with the positive in Christ consciousness. We understand something here. And what do we understand? We understand how to act with the masculine through the cup, with the connection to the feminine, with the connection to ending our victim template through our cup and our connection to the divine, to the universe, to God, to source energy. We understand how to be heart-centered here. Remember, this goes back to part 1, expanding with our heart through the center gauge. It is the center gauge. It's here through the center point. With justice, look, this has to go with strategy. Remember, our dreams need a practical plan. We are creating a new strategy. We are co-creating at a whole new level here because we're taking back time. We're taking back time. We're understanding how to co-create with time here. Remember, this goes back to our last reading. There's a connection to time. There's a healing with time here. So we're healing with time to understand how to co-create within, with the Hermit. This is it. We've gone within. Remember, as within, so without. We are co-creating this whole new environment within. And as the law of one, it's going to manifest without. And it's this. And here it is. We manifest it with the 10 of Pentacles. We build this through the earth. There's our connection to the 10 of Pentacles. Because we've healed with our solar plexus. We understand the sun within and how to grow with the sun within. And this is discipline. This is fasting. This is fasting to heal. And going without pleasure seeking in food or having foods that are lower vibrational and that are not going to, they're not in the greatest good for your electromagnetic field. And understanding we're electricity. And we're going to expand with our electromagnetic field. We're going to manifest with it. So this is really doing the work. This is doing really hard things, like making sure you get out of your dome and get enough sunlight, not making any excuses for it. Drinking enough water, not making excuses for it. You know, this has to do with real self-care, you know, holistic care and what that means, and doing hard things and understanding that doing those hard things that feel like suffering are actually discipline. And this is using the masculine now. This is respecting the masculine. This is respecting the Father. We're not going to overtake and pleasure seek and put ourselves out of balance so that we can feel in balance and happy. That's not it. We're going to go without. We're going to get in mode of discipline. And we're going to use this pain in order to co-create. It's part of the strategy. It's part of being whole. It's part of what is being able to help us to truly manifest here. And when we are in alignment with the sun and understand that the sun without, yes, because we're whole, it's not just within, the sun within, but it's without, the sun without in our environment is growth. Without the sun, we don't have any of this stuff growing. And then we connect to the black sun, the central core of the earth. So we have the solar, the sun within the heavens, our central sun, our solar plexus, and the black sun within the core of the earth, because that is alive too. Guys, when we get all that in alignment, that is ascension. That is true ascension. And yes, it's work. And I know we want to run from the work, but it's time to work. It's time to work, and we're knowing why. Because we're being put in these painful situations in order to work. In order to do the work. And to really change this landscape within and get a new strategy. And that's the time we're in. We're in the time of a practical plan and a new strategy from within to without. All right, guys. Much love. I'll see you again next time when we expand.